England emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always, one of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. And we rise now for the English national anthem. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rice gets it back. Looking to break out here. Going through. Rashford. Has a pop! They score!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
England take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Mexico have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And here's Kane. Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Grealish! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foot in. Mexico have a free kick. Dos Santos. Lozano.
Well, he's got to get his head up and see if any support has arrived.
Raul. Kane. And it's Rashford. He's got options out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Played out to the right. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. Grealish. Moreno. Forward it goes. It's a good foot in there. He's in, going for goal! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Plays it over to the other flank. Tries to stroke it through. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Grealish. And here's Rashford. Kane receives it in a wide position. Gorgeous control there. Rashford. And that's Green. Has a hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. England produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
England very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're already into the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Right through the middle. Kane, and it's played forward. Chance to break. That's a promising ball. Lozano. He's come in hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saka plays it forward. Saka plays... Shapes to shoot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Over to the left. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Raul. Dos Santos tries to switch the play. Oh, that's nice. Battles to win it back. Ball's out on the left now. He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Rashford with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Kane. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Grealish, already, of course, on the score sheet. Throw it. And here's Raul, looking to force his way through. Jimenez plays it out to the wing. And that'll be a goal kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Wan-Bissaka. Brought forward. What does he try from here? That has sent him sprawling. That'll be a corner. A couple of changes then in quick succession. And here's Rashford. He's had a shot! He's looking to get there first. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Raul. Out to the left it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Raul. And he's there to clear it. Pizarro. Dos Santos.
Mexico are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Rashford goes pulsing down that left-hand side. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good. Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Defence has got rid of that. And shoots! And he should have made it four. Dos Santos. Moreno. Herrera. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kane. Danger averted for now. And that's it. England were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. And in the end, they have strolled through comfortably, unbeaten. England face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And it's been taken short. Rashford. Good clearance and very necessary. Stones. Rice. defended, that had to be done. Played towards the front men. Stones as well there, alert. And here's Rashford. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's
big chance, must hits one! Goal, England! England take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Kyle Walker. And here's Kane. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's bounced back off the post. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Back. And he just whacks it away. McTominay plays it out to the wing. He's dealt with that well. Breaks on here. Now it's Kane. Tierney gets it back. Forward it goes. Walker gets into the right position to intercept. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, good interception. And the weighted pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Robertson. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Defender's on the back foot. He gets past his man. Chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
McTominay hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Danger averted for now. Let's put a stop to that. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Stones. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's played forward. It's found its way to him. Kyle Walker. It is quite a run he's making here. Walker drills one in. And it's Green. Has a hit!
Kane is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
They've played it short. It's a loose ball. It's a great ball. Looking for a decent ball in. McTominay plays it forward. He's got options out wide. Stones proves too strong there. McTominay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He's got away. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
England sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Robertson tries to switch the play. Looks to bypass the midfield. Walker gets it away. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gets away from his opponent. Corner then. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. No way through there. Rice. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, good take. Shoots! It's bounced out! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Only partially clear. Grealish. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. No, that's not going to make it. Stones. And here's Kane. Out to the right. Walker has it out wide and in space. Hoysif tries to locate someone up front. Rice. Saka is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence...
He'll hit it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Stones with the clearance. Shot at goal! Knocks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Going through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Tierney is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Cleared away. Stones. Play for a goal kick. Tierney positions himself well and cuts it out. It's come loose. Foden. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Scotland are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Tierney. Finds himself eased off the ball. McTominay. Done very well to intervene. Foden. Chance to break. Played into space out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Razor. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rashford battles to win it back. Tierney. And that is that. England advance, and now they can focus their thoughts on the quarter-finals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
They're shaping fairly menacingly. There's an air of confidence and belief growing that'll take a bit of stopping.
England prepare for their quarter-final showdown. It isn't, of course, unique to them, but having made it so far, you do sense a real belief now. The ultimate prize at the start of it all seemed so distant. Now it seems so very, very real, something they can reach out and almost touch. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. England still quite to reach the level they should be at, according to their manager. He says it is his duty to make that happen.
Yeah, a classic case of managers not wanting to get ahead of themselves and to keep their players in the present, to stop them from thinking too far ahead too. What's directly in front of you is far more important. They can't let that focus wander.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets away from his opponent. And here's Muller. It's Muller! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Wan-Bissaka. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Here it is now, surely! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. Goes direct to the front line. And the counter is on. Rashford, and the flag has stayed down. Kane, going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's been taken short. And here's Kane. Kane! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Cleared away. Rice drives it forward. That's Hummels. Ginter goes looking. Kane could move up a gear here. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gnabry. Kimmich. Neither side yet able to find the net. Over to the left. Well, that's where he wants it. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Rice. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Kane. 15 minutes till half-time. Kimmich can hoist it clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Toni Kroos. Now the counter. Battles to win it back. Germany get it back again. Schüller. Rudiger. It's a throw. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Schüller. Gnabry. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And England have a chance to counter. And it's played forward. Danger averted for now. They've played it short. Has a pop! Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's Hummels. And it's Müller. Gnabry. Breaks on here. Brought forward. What does he try from here? That is a crunching tackle. Get that clear. Wan-Bissaka. Saka up to meet it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
England really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they...
Has a hit! Marvellous goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So here comes the substitution. England have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Just brushed off the ball there. Saka. Saka tries running with the ball at his feet. He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Rashford plays it short. Receives it in a good position. Rashford has a shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
England have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Germany have it back and they can go again. It's gone a long way up and away. A real chance to break. Rashford. He's pinged one through here. He gets past his man. Can he find a finish now? Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Time for a change in personnel. And it's been taken short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger is there to heave it away. Hummels with the clearance. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Muller tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pickford gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. In towards the front then. Gundogan. Toni Kroos. The pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Kroos plays it forward. Kimmich. Rudiger. Muller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice goes steaming forward. And it's Gundogan. The message is clear, none shall pass. Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. Gundogan looks to dink one in. Wan-Bissaka. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Kane. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sane tries a pass forward. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Rashford looking to run onto it. It's loose. Kimmich can get it clear.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fires it in low.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's one-on-one. He's gone for it. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And what a climax we have here. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Tries to dink it in. Rudiger plays it over to the other flank. Gundogan. And that's that. England have got it done, through to the last four, and evidently now believing in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
So the tournament has reached its sharp end. Just 2 games left after this one, but they could not be any more different. There is the third place playoff, which nobody wants to be in, and of course there is the final to which everybody aspires. The fates of these two sides at the end of the day could not be any more different. It truly is massive. The Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a really impressive arena, named, of course, in honour of the founder of its occupants, Sporting Lisbon. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. So we have come this far, just 1 game away from the final itself. Feels like we only began yesterday.
Yeah, it's a tournament that has skipped along at a great pace, Peter, thanks to the drama and the excitement we've encountered. But I'd like to think that the best is yet to come, and we have 4 very worthy contenders aiming to lift this trophy too.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Rashford with the short one. And the shot! And it's been taken short. Goalkeeper's ball. Lukaku. Tielemans. Carrasco looks to get on the end of this, and it's Carrasco. Now it's De Bruyne. He gets past his man. Tielemans battles to win it back. Batshuayi. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tielemans. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cut out in the nick of time. England have a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's tried the shot. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Alderweireld plays it over to the other flank. Tielemans. And it's Batshuayi. There's a long ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That could... has a hit! Batshuayi with the clearance. Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rashford. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Rice usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Hits one! Goal! was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
England take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Vertonghen. Across the field it goes. Denier. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Quick glance at goal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Drilled in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A real chance to break. He's looking unstoppable here. And it's got through. It'll be a corner. They've played it short. And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Belts one. Oh, just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Witsel hoists it forward. Batshuayi just brushed off the ball there. Done very well to intervene. Azar. And the counter is on. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rashford. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tielemans gets it out to the wing. Batshuayi full tilt down the right-hand side. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! He's pulled off a fine save.
De Bruyne really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Ferreira Carrasco. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. And here's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saka gets it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's out for a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through. It's come. Hazard!
Stones.
And here's Kane. That's the throw. Drills one in. Hazard. Batshuayi. He's found his man. Tielemans has it out wide and in space. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Carrasco. Half-time in the semi-final. There we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half? It's Kane! Going for goal! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Alderweireld. Torreira Carrasco. Tielemans plays it out to the flank. Batshuayi with the crossfield ball. Witsel tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it.
Belgium making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Lukaku! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Wan-Bissaka. He's got options out wide. Oh, that's neat. It's loose, who's getting there? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rashford, good run, where to from here? Kane has a hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Witsel is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard goes looking. Stones proves too strong there. Oh, good interception. Saka is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball. England really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Rashford has a shot! Good clearance and very necessary.
Rice.
And it's Rashford. Danger averted for now.
Rice.
This could spot. Tries a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And through to the goalkeeper. Wan-Bissaka. Saka has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Witsel gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a loose ball. Now it's Mertens. Well, they could break here. Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Rashford looking to run onto it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Forward it goes. Stones. And it's played forward.
We're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
He's had a goal! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Rashford goes short. And here's Rashford. Rashford, it's Rashford! Hazard drives it forward. And now the breakaway. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Stones plays it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Witsel played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Meunier gets it into the middle. Wan-Bissaka can get it clear. Brings it forward. Saka, timely intervention, looks to bypass the midfield. Carrasco opts to play it back. De Bruyne plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. Clears it out of harm's way. And the counter-attack is on for England. Kane, and the shot! He's kept it out just. Donka tries to clear, and a shot! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. England are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit, with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
Well, it all began a little over 2 years ago when this all started with more than 200 nations staking their claim to be top of the world. Well, 32 made it to the finals here, and after a tournament spanning the better part of a month, featuring endless football on almost every day, it is a straight fight now for the title of the world's best. It has been a great festival of friendship, of sportsmanship so far, and one, we hope, which will end with a flourish. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, you do wonder what might be going through the minds of these players ahead of this game of games, the very pinnacle of the world game.
Well, when it's this big, Peter, you're having an extra word with yourself in trying to ensure you make the best start you possibly can. Do your bit for the team without any mistakes. We've seen that tense edge during the lineup, so start as you mean to go on, strongly.
We have already started here.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Jikia goes looking. Across the field it goes. Now it's Cheryshev. Gets wrestled off the ball. That is terrific skill. He's in, surely! Rashford plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashford. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saka. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And somehow it stayed out.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge. It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Played out to the right. Cheryshev tries to switch the play. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Caught offside that time. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answer. Shot at goal! Goal! Russia! Could that be the start of something big? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright.
And the shots! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Cheryshev. Just brushed off the ball there, and it's Rashford. Rashford tries lifting it over. And that has been cleared. Jikia can get it clear. Plays it over to the other flank. Kokorin goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Cheryshev. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's produced a beauty. Russia get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. It's got through and out to safety. Stones. Wan-Bissaka. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Slid it through, and he heaves it forward. And he's whipped it in low. Now a chance to break. Has a goal! We've got a goal!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cooks through there. Zhirkov does well there. Alert. Kane! Forward it goes. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Cheryshev. Has gone out. And that's another throw. Glushakov. Zhirkov. And Zhirkov! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Glushakov. Juba. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Zhirkov is charging up on the overlap. Only partially clear. Cut out in the nick of time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Saka clips one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kane. Danger averted for now. And he's there to hoof it away. And he's there to clear it. Kane gets flagged offside. Akinfeev sends that a long way. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Zhirkov. Glushakov is onto it and can take it up. Cleared away. Has a hit! And he's straight offside. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. England playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Look, this is highly entertaining and exactly what we were hoping for. Goals at both ends, and what looks like two very evenly matched sides. Bring on the second half.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Just back from your break, there's very little of the resumption of the second half. Kokorin. Out for a throw. Zhirkov. Zhirkov with the crossfield ball. Chance to break. Now it's Kane. Rice has created 1 goal already. That's a promising ball. That's a pop! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Simplicity itself.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
England go into the lead.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Now it's Cheryshev, played into the middle. Oh, the ball's come loose! Saka with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gets up to head it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Russia know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Out to the right. He's left his man. And now the breakaway. Right through the middle. Well played, he saw that coming. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oh, good interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Zhirkov. The defence can get it clear. Goes for the cross. Massive lead! There's a goal! Russia are all square. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, great ball! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rashford goes short. And it's Rashford. Rashford! And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. He's through the middle.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Zhirkov did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Russia keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
He's not going to get that. Russia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Jikia goes looking. Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. That's clear cut. That's a free kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Kane, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Out to the left it goes. Rashford. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cuts it out. Maguire.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rashford. And he's onside. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Hoists it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Rashford. Drills one in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Forward it goes. Cheryshev desperately wants to get on the end of this. Offside again. Tries to get it clear. Rashford. It's offside. Yes, it is.
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's made sure that won't get through. Juba. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. And the shot! Goal! Russia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. It's remarkable.
Grealish with the short one. The lead stays intact, just.
Grealish couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
5 minutes left on the clock. That's surely a foul. Free kick. A heavy challenge. Stones going full tilt down the left. Grealish. Has a hit! There it is! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
all square again into the dying minutes. Defence has got rid of that. Forward it goes. Russia get it back again. And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Wan-Bissaka. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's got through. Russia have to get it into the box and quickly. He's in space and looking for options. Now the counter.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Still going. Where to next? Keeps everyone guessing. They need to get it in quick. Jagoev. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find the winner. They just cancelled each other out.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. The whistle goes, we're off and running. England displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Cheryshev tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Jikia drives it towards the front. Rice plays it out to the flank. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his...
He's had a shot! Zagoyev tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's been given away. And it's played forward. Attempts to play it through. And it's Cheryshev. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kokorin crosses it once more. Rashford absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He gets past his man. Goes for goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
England
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Battles to win it back. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. He's got away. And that's it for the first half of extra time. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes.
He's had a go! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Gogoya gets it back. Jikia. Grealish. And they've been caught out here.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Back into the middle. Golovin goes looking. Stones. Hoists it forward. Foden. He's off on the hits one. In it goes. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over surely.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
England take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gogoya with a definite fell there. It's been paid to a promising move. Kokorin drives it forward. Stones. Jikia. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
So England... Grealish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Cheryshev tries to get it forward quickly. Laid back in. And Kokorin! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well positioned to make that interception. Golovin goes looking. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like...
Oh, real danger here! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Got it on the right now. What's on? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes. And that will be the final act. England are on top of the world. See the joy, feel the pride of the world champions. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.